Hello, YouTube modeling community. I'm Rick, and this is Skeletal Remains Skeletal Restoration. Well, I'm way overdue for a Something Old episode, so this will be Something Old number 37. And what we're looking at here is the premiere issue of Car Modeler magazine, which came out in May of 1990. I purchased this magazine at Orange Blossom Hobbies in Miami, Florida, which is long gone now, but it was a sister magazine to Scale Auto Enthusiast. It came out in the opposite months that Scale Auto Enthusiast came out, so if you needed more hunger for car modeling magazines, you could order both and then have a magazine showing up in your mailbox every month. So anyway, on the cover here we have some of the things that are going to be covering in this issue. Have some Midwest lumber rigs, a 51 Chevy Street Machine, resin cast kits, and kind of an overview of a bunch of kits that were available back at the time. A Hill Street Blues Cruiser, which is Hill Street Blues is a really popular police TV show back then, and Nova Pro Street, which is shown here on the front cover. Then there's columns by Mark Gustafson, Ron Spanrath, Don Farney, and the Underground Modeler, who was somebody who wanted to remain unnamed because some of his columns he wrote, he figured were a bit controversial, and he didn't want to be ridiculed or pointed out or shunned or whatever, because he also would go to model car shows. Anyway, let's take a look at it. On the inside cover we have an editorial from Kirk Bell, the editorial assistant. The magazine editor and publisher was Gary Schmidt, same as Scale Auto Enthusiast. And pretty sure most of the staff was also the same. Anyway, there's a table of contents. We have a press page, which is some of the goings on and new kits coming out, that sort of thing. Strictly stock column by Larry Greenberg, which he covered a lot of small scale models and 43rd scale, I believe, mostly white metal and die cast kind of kits. And he's got listed here a lot of them that are coming out. Oh, some of these are, no, these say 1/25th scale. I guess he's covering different kits coming out. Okay. And more of that column going on. An ad for the Toledo, Ohio Collectors Toy Fair, the 39th annual. An article called Power Play about building a rheostat to control a one-speed motor tool, or it could also be used for controlling the temperature of a soldering iron. Shows you how to build one if you need one. We have 1980s, from 1980, or 80s, top 10 kits. Just a review of what somebody thought was the top 10 kits back in 1980s. And we have Challenger 1, the 59 design, which the Revell model kit that is out now, or has been released many times, is the Challenger 2, which I believe the only difference between the two vehicles, I think they even were the same vehicle. I just think the Challenger 1 had fuel injected Pontiac engines, and the Challenger 2 had supercharged engines. That kind of covers the car, a little bit about Mickey Thompson himself, photo of the actual car at the Salt Flats, some more on that article, a column called Racer's Perspective, which I'm sure is about racing cars, and we have a project car, making a Nova into a two-door wagon, like a Nomad. Looks pretty nice. Some modeling cartoons. You can pause it there if you want to read them. And a 43 scale pewter kit of the Jade Idol, which was a Gene Winfield custom that was based on a 56 Mercury. Just a how-to and how to build it, using a vacuum form machine to make the glass, because the kit don't come with glass apparently. And we have a couple of 32s here. Look to be pretty well detailed. And this is the car that's on the cover of Nova. It's a Pro Street with a completely scratch-built frame and tubs and tins, all scratch-built. Very in-depth article on it, how to, with the templates you need for building it. There you go, that's the last part of the article. And the column, the underground modeler column, which he would discuss different topics in the column. And this one is about let's see, ethics pertaining to contests. I believe this is mostly about, like, should somebody else help you out with something, or should you build everything on the model? Like, if you brought a body to somebody to paint it for you. And it's, well, that's accepted in the 1/1 scale contest. You have your car painted at a body shop, so I don't know. Pretty sure us modelers prefer to do things ourselves as much as possible, but we do use resin cast parts and wheels and such made by aftermarket companies. These are the lumber trucks, all based on a Midwest company called Heinz. I believe it's from Ohio. And the models of some of the trucks that they've used over the years, along with loads of lumber on them. It's another one of the lumber trucks right there. And then an ad for Jimmy Flintstone. You guys familiar with Jimmy's work, all his resin things. And here's that 51 Chevy called Simply Nasty, which is got quite a gasser look to it. Pretty nice. V8 engine with a kit comes with the Stove-Bolt 6, as you all know. And this is the end of that article here. And then we have a in-depth look at Homecast bodies and kits. This covers a lot of different manufacturers and some of their products. This whole article here. Then we have a column called Dragging On, about drag cars. And this one covering fuel systems, dry sump oil systems, and batteries. Gives you a little schematic on how to plumb them and wire them. And a little how-to on detailing. And then back here we have Miller Memorabilia Resin Cast Miniatures. You got different 1950, 49 and 50 Chevrolets in 1/25th scale. I assume to be kit bashed with the AMT 51 kit. And then we have an ad for this magazine, how to subscribe to it, how to purchase classified ads. Here's the article on the Hill Street Blues car by using the TJ Hooker kit, which also later on was released as the Roscoe kit from Dukes of Hazzard. Let's finish that. And then the Putty Thrower column by Mark Gustafson, which was an op-ed column and discussed different things going on in the hobby. He also did this column in Scale Auto Enthusiast earlier on. An event calendar. No, you won't find the NNL South, the Acme show, because it didn't exist back in 1990. A reader's gallery on the back cover here, from a modeler from Sweden named Bjorn Sundstrom. All these cars were built by him. And then we'll take a look at the back cover, which is a pretty nice Revell ad, full cover ad of the 67 Chevelle SS Malibu, the Pro Street and the stock versions. But what I like about it is this little bit down here, little ad on the bottom here. Let's see if we can get in a little closer on that. Well, it's an order form where you can get a Revell plastic kit catalog for $4, a Revell hat for $5, a Revell die-cast metal catalog for $3, and a colorful Revell pin for $5. Allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. Yep. Yeah, this was before Amazon Prime, eh? Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you liked looking through this old magazine. And we'll see you on the next Something Old video. Take good care now. Bye.